Some of the best budget stereo amplifiers on the market are also the ones that deliver the highest bang for your buck. Back in the day, if you had a lot of gear lying around, it's easy to tell that you are an audiophile. However, technology is all about making things more accessible and removing clutter. People owned a powerful pair of speakers/headphones, a stereo receiver, maybe even a Bluetooth receiver, a preamp that let them choose input/change volume, and a power amplifier that drives the audio device. Fortunately, you do not need all of that to enjoy a good listening experience today. A great pair of speakers or headphones and a stereo amplifier is all most people will ever want. Modern home stereo amplifiers replace the purpose of all of the things we mentioned in the previous paragraph. However, these products can get expensive, as is common in the realm of high-quality audio gear. After hours of research and after taking expert advice, we have listed the top 5 best products mentioned in this video. The links for the product mentioned in the video or in the description box below that help us to find the best one for your budget. Number 1. The jack of all trades Sony STR-DH190 is a great option. Wired or wireless, this AV receiver has plenty of connectivity, and it sounds great to boot. When it comes to wired inputs, the Sony STR-DH190 only offers analog inputs, but you will get 5 of them. 4 inputs let you plug in CD players or streaming players, while a dedicated phono input lets you play your vinyl records. As for speakers, you get 2 pairs of outputs that let you switch between speakers or turn them all on at the same time. These outputs won't fit banana plugs, and they're not as sturdy as they should be, but that's one of only a few downsides of this receiver. On the other hand, this receiver does feature wireless connectivity in the form of Bluetooth. This isn't quite as high fidelity as plugging in a high-quality source, but it's hard to deny how convenient it can be. As this is a receiver and not an integrated amplifier, you do get built-in radio reception. This is limited to FM only, but as this is a music-focused receiver and AM radio isn't great for music, this isn't a major loss. Finally, this receiver includes a remote. You'll actually need this, as you can access some functions without it, but it also lets you easily adjust volume and switch sources. Just be sure not to lose it. Number 2. The first thing you'll notice about the Fuzzy Audio BT20A is its small size compared to most amplifiers. Thanks to the Class D amplification this model uses, it's capable of pumping 100 watts per stereo channel despite its small form, so you don't need to worry about losing out on audio quality here. To match its minimal footprint, the BT20A keeps things simple when it comes to controls. On the front of the unit you get a power switch, a status LED, and 3 knobs to control treble, bass, and volume. When it comes to analog, you only get a single RCA line input. Similarly, you get a stereo speaker output, though, in spite of the size of the BT20A, these outputs accept the bigger banana plugs. In addition to the wired connectivity, you also get Bluetooth 5.0 built in. On the Amazon page, Fuzzy Audio notes that you also won't have any pops or other audible noise when you establish a connection, which is nice to see in an amplifier in this price range. Given its minimalist design, it's not much of a surprise the BT20D doesn't feature a subwoofer output. That said, if you'd like one, you can opt for the slightly bigger and pricier Fuzzy Audio BT30D, which has a subwoofer output with its own volume control. Number 3. Yamaha RS202BL Bluetooth in stereo amplifiers and receivers is an odd thing. Despite Bluetooth working perfectly well with headphones and speakers, it isn't always implemented well in receivers. Fortunately, the Yamaha RS202BL offers solid Bluetooth connectivity on top of an already well-rounded receiver. Similar to our high-end pick, Yamaha keeps prices reasonable for the Yamaha RS202BL by focusing on a core set of features. That means that while it does have Bluetooth, you don't get any of Yamaha's MusicCast wireless multi-room capabilities. This bare-bones approach applies to the inputs and outputs as well. You get 3 RCA inputs plus a line-in/line out channel, but no wired digital inputs. The speaker connectors are also thin, plastic, and don't work with banana connectors. Fortunately, this minimalist feature set let Yamaha focus on the sound of this receiver, and it was worth it. Whether you're using a CD player, Bluetooth, or listening to the radio using the built-in receiver, it all sounds rich, full, and representative of whatever you may be listening to. Number 4. Marantz PM10 Reference Integrated Amplifier. Like Yamaha, Marantz is a music industry veteran that's been around for decades in the amplifier business. The Marantz PM10 is the latest and best high-end amplifier from the brand, costing around $9,000. This powerful integrated amp has been carefully designed to provide exceptional sound quality and performance as per the brand. After testing it out, I agree with them 100%. It features up to 100 watts per channel and is equipped with DAM technology, an optimized circuit design, and a power supply that rejects noise and distortion effectively. But like I always say, it's all about the sound. I experienced immersion like never before. The dynamics were clean. The bass was powerful and present. The treble was crisp and warm. The only thing that would have made it better would be a bigger porthole display. Number 5. The Fozzy Audio TS7498E is high quality and simple 2-channel stereo amplifier designed to bring nothing but crystal clear audio. The amplifier is built in such a way to minimize any external sounds including the noise floor, being dead silent when no signal is sent through. It can support 2 signals and boost them up to 160 watts each, with a total harmonic distortion of 0.04% when the impedance is 4 ohms and the frequency ranges between 20 Hz and 20 kHz. The TS7498E stereo amplifier can take in the signal from a wide range of devices such as phones, media players, TVs, digital assistants, CD players and streaming services. The front end of the amplifier has a minimalistic design which only features one switch to control the on/off status and one dial to control the output level. Finally, the TS7498E takes in a multitude of analog inputs such as bare wire, banana plugs, spade lugs and pin terminators. It's a Class D amplifier built with capacitors, which are responsible for the traditional analog sound the amplifier outputs.
If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and like our video.